2-year-olds are now set to go. Often Racing, great start. Twisted Steel had jumped very quickly. So did the newcomer Gypsy Rhyme with pace to burn from the inside. Now dropping right back to last is Basset Hound after the break. Up there on the inside next the Nun trying to improve now. Just on its outside next of all Sound of Speed from Reconnaissance. Followed by Aberdeen Flyer. Over on the inside She's Hot. Basset Hound is out there 3 deep now. He's starting to pull against Carberry at the 550. But he's out there wide and he's starting to progress into it. Down on the inside, the newcomer, the roughie, Gypsy Rhyme leads the way from Twisted Steel. Almost 2 lengths Sound of Speed down near the inside from Reconnaissance. The Nun hugs the rail. Followed further back, Basset Hound. Aberdeen Flies under pressure at the top of the straight. Back there with those as well. She's Hot. Twisted Steel reaches the lead at the 200 mark and Twisted Steel let down, shot away. Opened up, led by 3, Sound of Speed. Down the outside, Basset Hound running on, but he's sitting up here. A very confident ride on Twisted Steel. Twisted Steel has won and won in a canter. Getting up for second, the Nut on the inside from Basset Hound and also Sound of Speed. Aberdeen Fly, She's Hot were next in, followed by Reconnaissance, and dropping out Gypsy Rhyme rounded them all up at the tail end. Well, that was arrogant. Twisted Steel turning it on this afternoon. Second up, giving Simon Miller the first 2 winners on the card. And it was as if Johnston Porter turned off the ignition and put the parking brake on at the 50-metre mark. He just sat up and he posed for the photo. The Nun will be second, Basset Hound third. Got back, got a bit revvy, rippy. Had to come out 3 wide. Got home nicely enough, but this is dominated. Twisted Steel. 3 wins from 7 now. A Rommel 3-year-old from Real Beauty. Clint Johnston Porter in the saddle. And when it let go, it put up about 3 on them in the blink of an eye. So the Nuns got through for second, Sean O'Donnell. And the widest of them, Basset Hound, Pat Carberry, third home. 1.5 lengths of long neck margins. And 104.04 the time, 34.60. The other one there right in the market, Aberdeen Flyer. You could see that it was under pressure by the time they turned for home. The winner is owned by R&M Griffiths, M. Holtz, Madames Kalangari, Jolly, Sangali, Koch, also Johnson Roper and Clark, South Heaney, and a whole host of other syndicates involved, including Stan Quinlivan's S. Quinn, and also the Sophie's Gift Group, the Get On Now group as well, Swan Valley Racing. Plenty of ownership involved in Twisted Steel, who scores a very impressive win over the Nun by Churchill from Anna Moore, Justine Urkel and Sean O'Donnell teaming up with Basset Hound third by Wooten Bassett from Bound Copy, Pat Carberry for Mitchell Pateman. Next event will be the running of the Magic Millions plate. 6 comes out, Eddie Temple from race number 3. Let's go down now, and there was an air of arrogance in this victory, not only by the horse but the rider as well over the concluding stages, Lock.
Yes, Clint Johnston Porter, he was fairly casual over the concluding stages, wasn't he, Darren? But he knew exactly what he had underneath him, and that was a nice horse in Twisted Steel as he returns to the winner's circle and here at Ascot for the first time. Simon Miller joins me once again. Simon, what's the overarching feeling after the win of Twisted Steel? Is it one of relief after bursting onto the scene throughout the winter?
To be fair, he was his own worst enemy over the carnival, and he's pacing himself so much better now. So I just thought maybe with the way he's conducting himself now, he wants further. I was a bit perplexed at his first run because back then, the other day, I thought it was plain, but the sectional data had it that it was his career best run, which I sort of couldn't make heads or tails of it. I didn't agree with it. But yet he's won arrogantly today, so you'd have to say it was spot on. But he's improved out of sight from that run the other day. So I knew we'd be around the mark. I think we'd win that soft? No, but he paced himself as well, which is good.
$100,000 purchase out of the Perth Magic Millions sale. Obviously, the natural progression is to head towards the 3-year-old trophy in a couple of weeks' time. What does the next couple of weeks look like for a horse like him, knowing that he can rev a little bit high?
So I'll keep the work up to him. That's the first thing. And then off the back of the Magic Millions run. I don't know what I'll do then, whether I'll put him out or keep going. He's had a fair bit of racing, winter, summer carnival now. Yeah, just it was interesting. Like, got to give a little shout out to Mick too. I feel sorry for him. He owns a fair chunk of him. I rang him as we hit the line because he wasn't here, but I didn't realise he was on 7 seconds delay, so they were coming around the turn. I've completely wiped out his feet. He hasn't seen it.
It's all right. You still made his day regardless. Well done.
Well, his theory is I only ring him when they win, so he was happy to answer.
Well done. There's Simon Miller after an early double with still 4 really nice chances to come. But here's CJP with Michael.
Clint, well, that was as soft a win as you'll see. It looks like he was only in first gear.
Yeah, definitely. They don't get much easier than that. Sort of found myself outside the leader, and sort of when I asked for him, he just lengthened that well. He did the same thing last start, but probably just peaked on it, needed it a little bit, but today he was at his peak best.
You've had a few rides aboard him now. It sounds like he's a bit of a hard-going type. It's taken a little bit of time, according to Simon. Behaviour-wise, how was he today?
Yeah, look, his last 2 starts since he's gone to the paddock, he's been an absolute gem to ride. Puts himself asleep, even though today I banged him out. He comes straight back to me and put himself to sleep, and that's where we were having all of our troubles before. He probably should have picked up a listed race last prep, but that's okay.
Now that he's settling, could he get further?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we've seen him at a 12 last prep, so hopefully we can aim for a 14 this prep.
Going to be a hard win to beat today. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter. He combines with Simon Miller and Twisted Steel. Really nice win there at 1,100 metres, and it'd be hard-pressed to say that he won't be the favourite in the 3-year-old Magic Millions Trophy in a couple of weeks' time.